Am I live? I'm gonna go check on YouTube. I should be. Yeah, I'm checking on my phone right now. Yeah, I'm live. Am I live? I'm gonna go check on YouTube. Yeah, I am. I should be. Alright, I turned on my audio. Yeah, I'm checking on my phone right now. Yeah, I'm live. Am I live? I'm gonna go check on YouTube. Yeah, I am. I should be. Alright, I turned on my audio. Alright, welcome back to another stream. Today we'll be doing our daily video through our live, and I'll post a video on YouTube telling everyone that. So let's have some fun. Alright, so I'm gonna look through some of the settings in here, and I feel a lot better today, so I'm not gonna be all boring like yesterday. Um, I don't know what any of these are. Oh yeah, and I got a comment on my last video. I need to read it out loud so we could review it and apply it and to our practice. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're not that. Wait. Hello guys. It was a subscriber of mine called All Orang 6708. I was in my last video. I mean, one of my videos. He said, "Not sure if this was in the Luigi Trials, but I think you're either talking about either aerial interrupt or no impact land. You sometimes get these on accident, but they can be practiced to get onto platforms faster because they're advanced techniques. I don't recommend focusing on them for now, but Doc, Mario, and Luigi can do full hop up air, and if the up air is timed right, it will be cancelled and you'll stop going up and land immediately. This lets you land faster than if you were going to jump or wave land normally. On Battlefield, it's frame perfect, and you have to up air on frame 8 after jumping." So this guy, very descriptive, very good comment. Since platform heights are different on each stage, the frame you have to do it on will be different, but I'm pretty sure you can just feel out the timings and get used to them through muscle memory. Frame perfect techniques sound super hard, but they're really not that bad. This is honestly pretty true because wave dashing, hitting frame perfect wave dashes, is not that hard. You can hit it like 75% of the time. You just have to get really good at it. I'm a Pichu main. Wow, impressive. And there are tons of frame perfect aerial interruption tricks with that character that I've become somewhat consistent with. They're so fun to make Pichu so much faster to move around with. For non non what's I don't know the acronym for it, but he says not NIL, non-interruption landing. I just checked and it's actually easier. I only usually see Luigi's do NILs after falling from platform, then jumping up while doing the animation where he jumps forward or in place, the double jump animation where he doesn't do the backflip. Then you get 3 frames to jump after falling for it to work. So specifically, the frames are 19 to 21 after dropping from platform. The only real use I see good Luigi's do it with have really tricky movement, and also it looks pretty cool. I really recommend getting Training Mode Community Edition. Its 3.0 version just came out and it's on GitHub. It has more features than normal Training Mode 3.0, and one of them is that you get to set custom OSDs on-screen displays that show you what frames you do things on. You first go into Training Lab, do an action like dropping from platform, or falling or grabbing a ledge, or anything, and then what action happens, pause. Then go to General, then Custom OSDs. Press A, and you now have the OSD show you once you unpause. Okay. Then he showed me a timestamp of my video. In Shine Blind, you're supposed to multi-shine, which is really only important for Fox and Falco mates. It's completely impractical for everyone else to learn, but there are tutorials on YouTube about it that make understanding how to do it much easier. I do know about shine canceling, but I'm not interested in Fox or Falco. I just was curious in the game mode. One thing that people don't learn about for the longest time it also happened to me, is that if you land on platform either with an aerial, wait, I'm gonna see what the timestamp is about. What if I just jumped from platform so quick? I don't know how, that was pretty sick. What if I just jumped from platforms? Wait. Decides for him to try. What if I just jumped from platforms so quick? I don't know how, that was pretty sick. That if you land on a platform either with an aerial or with a wave dash, you be able to instantly fall right through the platform later. This doesn't happen normally for some reason, because if you just jump on a platform, you have to wait a bit before it lets you go through by pressing down. If you press down too soon, you just go into crouch, and then you get to fall through, which is a lot slower. This can be pretty important to know during games. Also, another important thing about falling through platforms more quickly is shield dropping. I'm not sure if you know about this though. I do know about shield dropping, but I'm gonna practice that soon, okay? This is something that you absolutely must practice. Doing shield drop aerials are really strong, especially for a character like Luigi. Imagine someone like Fox jumping to you to hit you with a nair while you're on a platform. You can get an easy punish on that by shielding the nair, and then shield drop, nair, up air, fair, bair. Nair is probably your best option out of shield drop, because Luigi Nair is obviously broken, since it comes out frame 3, leads to massive combos, and for exercise, you'd also be hitting eggs a lot faster whenever they land on platform, because instead of having to position yourself to down smash, you can shield drop aerial. There are tutorials on how to do it, but the best method is what people call the axe method. You first hold shield, then angle the stick to the side, then you roll the stick down along the edge. You'll eventually be able to get it to just flick it doing this method, get much faster. There's also another form of shield drop called shy dropping. This makes it so that you can easily shield drop instantly after running on platform. This makes it so that you could easily shield drop instantly after running a platform. It can be done standing, but it feels much more intuitive to use it only after running or walking. I don't know what shy dropping is, but I've heard of it before. You'll know that you did it when you see shield pop up for frame and then you fall through a platform. I think I find myself doing shy drops more often than shield dropping while in games, because getting off of platforms, if you get fast enough at doing aerials after dropping the platform, you'll eventually be able to do a platform, warp and air, and back air. It's another advanced Luigi technique. The Luigi trials called it drop cancelling. When you get really good at Luigi, you'll be able to use platform warp airs as shield pressure or for combos, and it all looks awesome. I wasn't sure if I should make another long comment like this after this one. The first one. I just really like helping new players, and I'm a somewhat experienced coach. If it's cool with you, I could keep making comments like these if it seems like you're stuck on stuff. Although the Luigi Discord is probably the biggest help you can get as well, since those people are much more familiar with the character. Also, I totally get the feeling of wanting to play Melee every day to get as much practice in as possible, but that's just not realistic and things just end up happening. So don't feel pressured or bad if you miss days like what happened yesterday. Skill gets stored in your brain and muscle memory for a really long time. So even if day 41 comes 2 months from now instead of 1, all that matters is you kept trying and you got there. This was a really good comment. Thank you so much for that comment, and I'm gonna tell you right now about that I talked about this on live. I'm live right now talking about this amazing comment, bruh. Also, you don't have to tell me about all these technical information, but I really do appreciate it. I will review all these things. But you said that some of these techniques are not as too technical. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out how Melee feels, how it works. But I do want to get the thing about falling on the eggs faster than Nair. I do want to get that, so I will try to practice that at least. And I do feel like kind of pressure to do it every day, but I think if I do miss a day, like if I'm really tired from work, or if I really don't want to talk about anything, or if I'll just make a quick community post that I will release tomorrow. I'll release a video tomorrow, or I need to take a break this week or something like that. But I do not want to quit practicing. But I do feel demotivated to play Melee because of the setup. The setup is kind of messy, and I don't like putting it away and grabbing it and putting it away. I have a cat. Cat's right there. I could show her. Zula, come here. She's right here. She messes with my stuff. Wait, I don't have chat pulled up. What if someone's talking? Oh, no one's talking. That doesn't matter. I think I should still have chat up. Okay. I do, what was I saying? Yeah, it's just, I just don't like doing that every day, but it doesn't mean I don't like streaming or I don't like making videos. I do love making videos. Like, I was really into it when I was, making Brawl Stars content. If you look at my YouTube channel and go all the way to oldest, you could see I have Brawl Stars videos. And I did try to make content that was just me commentating over my gameplay, or just playing the game and also talking over it at the same time. But it was either too bland, or not good enough, or something like that. I got some really negative comments off of that, and I just ended up unlisting videos. If there's probably like a Google extension to look at unlisted videos from YouTubers, I don't know, but if you took the time to care about that, or and look at through my unlisted stuff, just a lot of junk, just a bunch of it. And I only want to have on my channel what I think is okay. But that doesn't mean that. Okay, let's just study up on Melee, bro. That's what I want to do. Inputs. I don't think I need inputs per minute. I want to know how to shoot drop. Dashback. Okay. I think I heard about Dashback. Dashback is part of Universal Control Fix to make all controllers fair. Because there was like 1% of GameCube controllers were made kind of faulty. So they were like pretty expensive, and pros who bought them had an advantage. So Universal Control Fix is good for the game. Ledge dash info. I don't know practicing ledge dash. I don't understand SDI a lot, but when I hear Zane playing, I hear like when he's playing as Kirby, he gets launched up in the air. I'll probably go into that later. Frame advantage. I think that's just something to do with ports. Like there's like if you have a higher port, you probably get more on grab. I don't know. State frames left. It's probably for lag. Shield stun. Also, for tomorrow's video, if I'm gonna release one, I'm gonna dive right into the mod that he was talking about. Let me mention your name. I want to put some respect on it. All Orange 6708. I'm gonna check out that mod because I do want to practice a lot. And one of the things is that I saw your comment, and there was another dude in the Luigi Discord to get the 20XX hacks pack. I did get it, but it's too advanced for me. I'm just starting out. All right. Let's do some training, or I want to do some labbing. Also, I haven't played Melee in a bit, so I'm kind of washed. But you know what? That's fine. Let me shrink in my Even though you can't see it, I'm gonna, since I only have one screen, I'm gonna put like OBS on one side and Melee on the other. I'm really glad I cleaned up my setup a lot. Okay, there. I'm only gonna have, I'll probably take a screenshot and pull it up. You know what? I don't need to do that. Field dashback? UC dashback. Oh, this is for like practicing your dash dance, because there was a technique that you could that I saw that like each character has a certain dash range. I think Puff has the shortest, and Captain Falcon has the longest. I see. You could just go right through it if you just... It's like it doesn't even exist. And then if you land on it, it takes some lag. Yeah, I see. If you fast fall, you just go right through it, but if you just land on it, it has some lag. You gotta do it twice. Usually I end up in lag. I guess I gotta start fast falling. Wow. Actually feels pretty good. I guess fast falling is pretty broken with Luigi. Now how do I do that thing? I remember I saw Rat Monster. He went through the platform. He was probably doing the technique you were talking about. He fell through the platform and did like 5 nairs in 2 seconds for shield pressure on SDJ. That was pretty crazy, bro. I wanna learn how to do that. But for now, let's just practice our movement and our technique. You know what? Maybe I'll look at his comment again, see what's up. Okay. Is that if you land on a platform with an aerial or with a waveland dash, you're able to instantly fall through. Wait, what? If you land with an aerial, you're able to fall down immediately. Is that if you land on a platform with an aerial or with a waveland dash, you're able to instantly fall through the platform right after. This doesn't happen normally for some reason, because if you jump on a platform, you have to wait a bit for that to go through. But if you press down too soon, you just go into crouch and then you get to, which can be, oh. I'm looking. Hold up, I just jumped from platform so quick, I don't know if I decided for him to try. Oh, I see what he's talking about. I did go through the platform like faster than normal, but I think that's just like fast fall. Cause if I do it wrong, then yeah, I just end up there. Oh, I guess I should angle my LB. I keep like I'm so used to ultimate. Like on ultimate, even if you do this, you still live, but you have to be turning the right way or else you can't recover. And Luigi doesn't really have magnet hands. Yeah, look at that. Also, like this animation right here, the one where he gets. I don't know how to do it again and again. Also, if you're watching this, Orange, you don't have to leave a detailed thing on everything. I just like if I'm stuck on something, then I would appreciate a reply from like if I'm curious about a certain thing that happened with Luigi or how to do something. But you don't have to go so into detail. If you just like tell me some resources, I'll be perfectly fine with that. Because you don't need to write those long comments. At the same time, I'm happy that you're doing it, but it feels like a lot of time for you to write those. Of course, I love passion and quality, and I like that you coach people, especially like a newbie like me. But I don't want you to be so. I'm trying to find the right words for it, but I bet you know what I mean. Cause it's not like I have a problem with reading that much. At that time, I was just tired. Wait, how'd the Falco tech that? I keep seeing the thing. I think it's like something with the invincibility glitch. I mean the invisible wall glitch, where someone will get attacked and then they suddenly they stop like right here. Also, the moonwalking with Luigi is pretty cool. Heike, I should learn shield dropping. Alright, we're gonna look at it together, but we're gonna look at the Axe moment. I mean, Axe explained a video on how to shield drop better. So we're gonna look at that. Alright. Oh, melee gameplay is not even centered correctly. What am I doing? Am I smoking something? What's wrong with me, dude? Okay, just give me a sec, okay? Be patient with me. I'm just a boy. Okay, so okay, I go to Google. Alright, time to share it right now. Also, I got a Hello Kitty background because my girlfriend likes Hello Kitty, not because... And also because I do like it too. I like the wallpaper, not gonna lie. Alright, I'm gonna... display capture... Hi Key, I think I gotta switch scenes. No, not my game. I don't want to capture my game here. Bruh. Hide that. I should hide my video capture right here. And then appear it right here. Dude. Whatever. That's just, I'm on I have two different scenes. One for recording videos and another one for live streaming, so I'm trying to get it set up. I think I should just do this. Dude. Deactivate. I think I should just press deactivate on all of this. Display cap. I should just delete that, bro. Display capture. Game capture. Where is it, dude? Whatever. Not like I care about game capture. Alright, does my video work now? It doesn't. There we go. Hi. Now time to finally load the display. There we go. Let's watch it. I remember Axe had a video on it. How to practice your shield drop. There we go. Let's watch this. Good old theater mode. First, let's mute this game audio, bro. Whatever. Game audio. Properties. You know what? Let's just exit out of it. Whatever.
For getting faster at shield dropping, I'm gonna have to show you. Give me just a minute. So the idea here is to, like, if you're at a standstill, you want to shield and have your shield fully tilted left or right.
Mm-hmm.
The easiest way to do that, at least if you're just like at a standstill on a platform, is dashing into a shield. So dash shield, because then, you know, you press right and then you press shield and your shield's fully tilted. And then you roll your control stick down by 1 notch. So right now it's fully right, then you go down to down right and it drops. So dash, shield, and drop.
Whoa.
That's what you do. You can do it to the left side too. And, you know, you can do it pretty quickly. You can just kind of practice this until you get like faster at it, you know, because you can do it really fast. And this is what it looks like. And then you can add a double jump waveland to that afterwards.
What the heck?
So yeah, that's kind of shield dropping 101. You learned shield dropping from me? Ooh, nice. What do I do here? That's some Pikachu grab range right there. Oh, he's trying to do the slide off there, I see. Can I make this? Yes.
I think he's just gonna show like the practicality of the shield drop now.
Save me.
Because he already showed how to
Oh my
shield drop.
gosh.
Wait, who won?
Wait, oh, there's no sudden death. Slippy. Man, dude, Slippy couldn't put sudden death in here? Melee itself. Oh, no slide off there. No way you got that grab.
Dang, this Mars is kind of good.
Trying to shield grab there?
What the heck is that combo? That's a crazy custom combo, bro. Wait, how do you recover? I gotta look at it frame by frame. How do I frame by frame this? I don't think I'm pressing the right buttons.
Young Link sounds cool.
Whatever. I just know you can.
Who knows what's happening here?
The rest of the video is just gameplay. Sopo?
Oh, I see.
Okay. I think that's it for, not for the stream, but just for this. Time to deactivate my camera. And the screen capture, turn that off. Time to go here. Activate my camera. And now we activate, oh, I think we just need to load up Melee now. Let's load up. Yeah, Uncle Punch sounds good. Heck yeah. Time to adjust this. Oh, not the chat. I know no one's looked at the video the live so far, but I don't think anyone's interacted with it yet. I could look on my phone to see how many people are watching, but I don't really care about views at this point. Alright, time to look. Also, praise God, dive into his word today and see what he's about, okay? If you're ever wondering what you're living for, if you have like existential crisis, like, why are we here? What am I living for? Try him out. Try him out. He got a lot of answers for that question. He's also a funny dude at the same time. Dude, wait, give me a sec. Try him out. Try him out. He got a lot of answers for that question. Yeah, no one's watching, but whatever. I think people just like videos more. But you know what? I just want to stream today, so I can release a long, good video. But you know what? You never know if someone's gonna drop in. So I'm gonna put my... Also the melee small because I minimized it, but I don't know why it corresponded with the stream. What if I change the size? Is it gonna change on... Wow. You guys can see that? That's crazy. And I can see that, you can see that. What if I stretch it to the right? Wow, that's crazy. That's why I was off center earlier, because I was adjusting it. And like, hey, at least I'm a lot better than at OBS than I was before. I still haven't mastered everything. Good progress. Alright, let's get to labbing, boys. I want to do some more ledge dash training. Actually, egg. You've seen the channel, we love the eggs. I'll listen to a suggestion. I want a waveland. Wait, when I spawn in, can I go through the platform immediately? Oh no, I can't. I have to do that. I think it's actually faster to do short hop into dropped than to actually like, or to wave dash out. Look, so fast. I'm already in action. Maybe I should be a nair spamming Luigi, right? Nair. Oh, oops. I could just smack it. Frame 3. Guess the A button is overpowered on Luigi. Wow, that hitbox is actually really strong. Dang, the longer it's out, the worse it gets, right? So like I mean, it's the worst score I've ever gotten on eggs, but like, at least I'm learning a couple things, you know? Feels like a lot more improvement than I did on other days. Two eggs in one? Oh, goody. Wait, what? I think I have to press more buttons to fast fall like that. Yeah, there we go. I should just listen to what he said. Nair. I need to time it. What am I doing? Short hop Nair? I don't get it. Sometimes it's strong, sometimes it's weak. I gotta ask Luigi Discord for that. Why does Nair sometimes not kill the eggs? And sometimes it does. I'm in Uncle Punch and practicing egg challenge for context. Alright, I asked the Luigi Discord, hopefully they give me a good answer. Like, look, you see how, maybe it's like the more far away. Like, let's test that out actually. Model display fighter collision. Holy crap. Oh, it has strong initial hitboxes, and then it gets weaker. Right? Dang, that's strong. What if I approach with Nair? That's not Nair. Yeah, that's much weaker. Oh, but I see now. Is it like that for the upbeat too? I also like have trouble telling what's the sweet spot and what's not, so. Also, it's pretty cool that he's invincible for the first frame of that. Sometimes it does 1%, sometimes it does more. Very confusing move. Talk about the up B. Look at that drill. What the heck? And it's like active all throughout. The Nair is good though. Also, Luigi's hitboxes look like a stubby nest or like a fat nest or something. Falco's beak has a hitbox? That's dumb. Oh, he is like one of the best characters in the game, so. And DK's look at this with DK, bro. I just want to point this out. I bet a lot of you guys watching this probably already know. Look at DK. His tie has a hitbox. He looks like a freaking like, I don't know, a mammoth? Wait, is there like any attacks where... Oh, Stomp. If his tie didn't have a hitbox, he'd probably be a lot harder to hit, but he's such a beefy dude. Dang. That clap frame data is pretty good. I heard his grab sucks. Look at that. I'm not gonna play DK. What am I doing? Oh, that music is so good. I love this music. Man, not enough people talk about this music. I don't see people talking about Melee music that much, but everyone loves it. I know they do. Also, the video where I was exhausted was one of my best performing Melee videos. Like, what is that, bro? My worst video, probably, is also my most popular. Make that make sense. I guess you could argue my early days were worse, but they had heart to it. Ignore that. Miss Tech? What? Oh, I think they're talking about the other, the leg. Eggs time, baby. Yeah, I think it's with the first hitbox. Wait, what? There we go. First frame of it, I guess. Cause I did Nair 3 times really close to it and it worked. Yeah, it has to be the first frame, like, exactly, for it to be strong. Nair, 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 Nair. Alright, done. Wait, Ben sent me friend request? Nice. Wait, let me text my friend real quick. Fire, bro. Yo, Ben, are you watching the stream? Send a message in chat if you are. Alright, time to get my practice in. I think I should just go for Nair. The Nair comes out faster, but it's harder to hit the first hit. Yeah. Oh, I shield dropped, like, accidentally. That's fire. Look at that. Ain't that sexy? Shield drop. Let's go into a normal training session and let's shield drop and Nair. Shield drop Nair. I see what Axe means by dash forward, shield, and down. He said bring it to your notch, like the notch. Like, go forward and then bring it to the notch. Forward, bring it to the notch. Wait, I'm doing it wrong. Like, angle it down. Huh? There we go. I shield dropped. I got a feel for that. I'll practice my shield drops later. Oh wait, let's, oh yeah, I said I'd do shield drop nair. Shield drop nair? I think I did it. I think I did it. I think there. I guess it's too difficult. I can't practice it though. I keep rolling. There we go. I think it's because the reason he says to dash is because you keep your stick there and you don't walk. You can't accidentally roll when you do that. You can't just do that and... Oh, but you could also spot dodge accidentally. There's so much things you gotta avoid when you're doing that. %44% in 2 hits is crazy. What is that nair? Nair. Yeah, you can definitely notice when it's weak. That's the strong nair. Weak nair. I mean strong nair. If dashing in place looks dumb. Alright. That'll be enough for today's live. See you guys.